Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. This is Tarot Talk. These are tarot things, and I'm your host, Boogie down Bronx, and I'm here to take care of the Sagittarius. Sagittarii. If you're new to the channel, welcome. This reading can resonate for you if you have Sagittarius as a sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, or south node sign. Sorry for the ring light in my glasses. I don't know if that bothers anybody else or if it's just me. It's probably just me. But quick shout out to my Patreon. I do early access readings on there and exclusive content. So anything that you don't see up here is on my Patreon. I just released a May tarot spread for everyone. So if you don't feel like waiting for your sign all the time, because I only upload on here about 2 or 3 times a week now, go ahead and subscribe. $7 a month. All right. So with that being said, I did your pre-shuffle, Sagittarius. I know you can't really see it, but we're going to flip over your cards and see what you need to release, see what sign you're going to be receiving from Spirit, and what's coming towards you. So here we go. Okay, so I think y'all are having maybe some sacral chakra issues or some solar plexus chakra issues. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Like in my head, I kind of just see for you, Sagittarius, like a Sagittarius placement out there is like you're thinking about your old self and who you used to be. And maybe it just makes you very uncomfortable that you would do those things or you would say those things. But that doesn't mean that that's you anymore. If you've grown from it and you know that's not what you really resonate with anymore, let that go. Surrender outdated beliefs. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar into your life. So it all comes down to how we feel about ourselves and the way we think about ourselves and our circumstances. So thinking about those things that you used to associate with, you used to call yourself certain things or used to do certain habits, but that's no longer who you are anymore. Okay, so let go of those. You have sidetracked. Okay, many of you might be getting sidetracked by these thoughts. You're getting sidetracked by the ways you used to operate. So try to stay focused on who you are now and where you're going. Orange, enthusiasm, excitement, warmth. Wear more orange to help you with your creativity, your self-confidence, your passions, and all these other things here that I listed. Okay, so now let's look at Sagittarius. Let's see what themes we have coming towards you with my everything deck. What themes can Sagittarius expect for right now? My readings are now timeless, so whenever you see it is when you're meant to see it. It's not based on a specific month. All right, so what themes are prominent for Sagittarius right now? And Sagittarians. Ooh, life. Pregnancy. Uh-oh. Watch out now. Tell me more. No. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. They're making me play Blue's Clues right now. What other themes will be prominent in Sagittarius life? Long-term, lifelong. Okay. Ooh. Sorry, that was like 15 cards. Let's get 2 more for Sagittarius, please. And then we'll try to decipher this coded message that we have here. Can I get 2 more cards for what themes are going to be prominent for Sagittarius? Writer. That card comes out a lot. And let's get one more for Sag. Second chance. Okay. Why is the no card here? Let me just ask that real quick. Why is the no card here? Fire sign. Oh. Okay. Sorry, I got it. Something came to my mind. I see what it's saying here. Maybe like when Mercury retrograde, just be careful of kind of going backwards. Okay, like the way that you used to make decisions or the way that you used to feel about yourself, you may be conflicted about an opportunity that comes towards you. Now, for some of you, you might have a job reaching out to you to come back, or you have something that's offering you a second chance. Okay, and maybe like initially you're like, you're considering it and you're thinking about it, but does that still resonate with who you are now? Okay, even if that resonated with who you were last month, ask yourself, for real, like, is this something that you can see for yourself? Think long term. Y'all know Sagittarius is a very long term type of sign. You're thinking about the future a lot. Okay. So if there's something that comes towards you with a second chance, don't be afraid to say no if this really doesn't resonate with you anymore. Now, you may have wanted a second chance in whatever this is, a relationship, a job, some other situation for a long time. It could be someone with these letters in their name, R, K, H, or J, or you have those letters in your name. But really ask yourself if this is something that your values and your morals still align with. All right. For some of you, no, it doesn't. And so for others of you, it involves a fire sign. All right. Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo that tries to come back towards you, but you have to think long term and don't get distracted. Okay. Say, I'm flattered, but I'm in a different place in my life now. All right. Especially if this is a job where you were underpaid and they're offering you like another position. Still, it's about your morals. It's not necessarily about the money. Especially if you were a writer, potentially. Okay. Or some of you might be having writer's block to some degree, and maybe you're feeling like you can't work through some issues because you're not believing in yourself. All right. So it's a deeper rooted issue. Now, pregnancy, this just might be something all on its own. All right. Or maybe you're pregnant for some of you, or you could be pregnant. All right. And that's a lifelong commitment there with another person. So if you do get back with someone, or there's a relationship that comes back for a second chance, you might end up with a long-term commitment there with this person if you get pregnant, if you can get pregnant, or you want to get pregnant, or whatever happens. Just think about it. Okay. Think about it. Or others of you are struggling with trying to accept a certain position in your life. Some of you could be a mother, or you're pregnant and you're really struggling with asking yourself if you're going to be a good mom or a good dad or a good parent. And so surrender those outdated beliefs about yourself that make you feel like you're not going to be a good fit for something. All right. And believe in your own competency. All right. So let's look more at Sagittarius energy. What else is coming towards you at this time? Oh gosh, that said no. That did not shuffle. All right, let's try again. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North and South Node. What else can Sagittarius expect at this time? Ooh. That thing said it was trying to come out. It was the Moon card that tried to come out. Okay, tell me more for Sagittarius at this time. What's going on with them? King of Cups in reverse. Okay, what else is coming towards Sagittarius right now? Here's you, Temperance card upright. Okay, what else is coming towards Sagittarius? Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, a lot of distracting energy here. What is it that Sagittarius is distracted by right now? Why is Sagittarius feeling distracted? Three of Cups. Okay, it could be a lot of playtime. Oh, relationships are distracting you. Pregnancy is distracting you. Empress card here. Okay. So again, it could come down to you really figuring out your morals now and your values. What is most important to you right now? Some of you may believe that you're only able to do certain things for yourself, but who put those limitations on? Most likely you did, or you made something a fact that maybe wasn't even a fact. Okay, like something that you've put on yourself, a label that you've labeled yourself, like, oh, I'm only good at this thing and I can never do that, or that's pretty much impossible. So you just made yourself like, Sagittarius, your beliefs are very strong, and even the way you see yourself, the way you believe in yourself, it can be very restricting. Okay, so what's distracting you? You have Two of Cups, Three of Cups, Empress. All right, so it could be relationships. Certain relationships are distracting you and sidetracking you, especially romantic here with the Two of Cups and the Three of Cups. Could be a lot of like playing around, or just doing a lot more partying, or a lot more just play, and you're really getting distracted from your work. okay? Or you could be procrastinating because you just don't feel like you're going to be able to do it, okay? And that, again, is restricting you and your emotions. But I feel like this is a distraction from your emotions in the first place with the King of Cups in reverse. All right, you're blocking out your feelings by distracting yourself. Or this could be an unexpected pregnancy for some, again, with the Empress and the pregnancy card. So just be careful about what you're doing. Try not to be reckless in regards to the way you feel about yourself, because doing reckless or impulsive things can be a reflection of a trauma response. So, you know, just be careful about that. That's a strong message that's coming through here. And just really being distracted in what you value at this time, where your morals really lie. All right, so that's the energy there for you guys. Let's look at your advice now. Let's look at your advice. What's the advice overall for Sagittarius in regards to whatever is pulling them off course or distracting them from how they should truly feel about themselves? What's the advice for Sagittarius? Four of Swords is to just sit down. Tell me more. What's the advice for Sagittarius? What's the advice for Sagittarius in regards to these distractions and the way that they're feeling about themselves? The Queen of Wands. Okay, it takes a confidence boost. 10 of Pentacles, an abundant mindset. 2 of Pentacles, being more flexible in your time and your money. Let's get more. Anything else? Let's get a few more cards for what's the advice for Sagittarius. 3 of Swords. It comes really with like accepting your faults, accepting the mistakes that you made and your faults and your weaknesses, but not allowing those to define who you are as a person, and not allowing those to become exactly who you are. Like, for example, let's say that you made a mistake and you cheated before. Does that mean you're a cheater? No, not necessarily. That means you cheated, but maybe you're not a cheater. Maybe it was genuinely a mistake, and maybe, you know, it was a slip up. Now, I don't condone cheating, not at all. But now you associate yourself as the cheater, and you're like, well, I'm not going to be in a relationship ever again because I cheated this one time, and I'll do it again probably, and I'll never be da-da-da and da-da-da, you know? And then you just make the story fact. It grows and grows and grows. Or you say, I messed up one time in this thing. I'm not going to even try anymore to do that, because now you've associated with that label, because you've done that behavior, or because you've stuck to one thing. Now it's like, I can't do anything else because this is what I've done. This is who I am. And that's not the way it's supposed to be. Okay. Tell me more about the 3 of Swords for Sagittarius. That 5 of Swords keeps trying to come out before I'm ready. Clarify the 3 of Swords as the last card as advice. King of Swords, 9 of Swords, 8 of Cups. Yeah, it's kind of like walking away from these self-inflicted wounds. It's like you're breaking your own heart. You're hurting your own self because of the way that you're talking about yourself, or the way that you think about yourself. Okay, and it comes down to really meditating and resting on those facts, those truths. Like, what is genuinely true about you, and what have you just associated with you, and you just stuck it onto you as a person. Like, yeah, I did this, now this is who I am. Yeah, I made this mistake, so this is who I am. According to who? Really, according to who, Sagittarius? Okay, those are outdated beliefs. And it is going to take you some time to actually walk away from those, and you say, you know what? Yeah, I did do this before. Does that mean that's who I am? No. Does that mean I can't have nice things? So it's kind of like this form of self-sabotage or self-punishment, okay? Because you kind of lost the confidence about something, because something has failed in the past, because you made a certain mistake. It's like all your good qualities just went out the window. Okay, so don't throw out the baby with the bathwater here, Sagittarius, when it comes down to your confidence and what you still deserve and the good qualities you still have. You can still have abundance even if you made a mistake, even if you blew all your money. That doesn't mean you're, you know, whatever names that you call yourself. You have to really challenge those rigid beliefs here with the King of Swords. And ask yourself, are these just like self-sabotaging thoughts, or is this really who I am at my core. And most times you'll find that's not really who you are. Especially if you feel guilty, you feel bad. That means that you're a good person at heart. You want to change. Okay? So, again, it comes down to believing that you can still be abundant. You can still be a good person, even if you made mistakes, even if something didn't work out. You're not the thoughts. You're not every single thought that pops into your head about you. You're not. So don't put yourself down. All right? So that was a really encouraging word for today. Thank you so much, Sagittarius. Hope this reading resonated for you. If this reading resonated for you, let me know down in the comments down below. I am at Tarot by Bronx on everything.